Thursday morning here on the Rural Radio Network. I'm Alex Makovica, and it's time to look at the factors shaping today's commodity trade. On the line from Chicago is Mark Gold with Top Third Ag Marketing. Good morning, Mark.
Well, good morning. Overnight, we had May corn up 0.75 cents, 4.85. May wheat up 4 cents, 5.51 3/4, and May beans up 4.25 cents at 10.43. Export sales this morning were pretty good. Wheat a combined 3.50, corn 1.56, a big number there, and beans a combined 7.37 for another good number there. Don't forget the markets are closed tomorrow. We have cattle on feed tonight after the close, so we'll see what those numbers do. The grains are a little bit higher here, despite the Dow Jones being down 530 points. It's broken 1,100 points off of last night's highs. It's rallied 300-400 off the lows here, but we're still only about 100 points away from our lows currently. Crude oil is up $1.07 a barrel. The dollar's about steady. So it's going to be about the range. I'm surprised we're acting this firm, but the underlying current has been good demand out here, and that remains with these export numbers. President Trump may have come out overnight and really lambasted Fed Chairman Powell. Powell said we're in some deep trouble here if things don't change, and Trump wants him to resign. So maybe that's part of what's happening with the stock market here today. But as far as the grains go, we're going to have some pretty good rains coming into the Midwest over the next 5-6 days. So that'll delay planting a little bit, but it'll also bring back some moisture in the areas we need it.
All right, thanks so much. Mark Gold with Top Third Ag Marketing joining us, a division of StoneX Financial. Do remember, trading of futures involves risk of loss and may not be suitable to all investors. You're listening to the Rural Radio Network.
Your fungicide pass is about protecting your crops, but why not use it as a chance to push them further? Work with your Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultant to identify your crop's needs and find a unique blend of in-season nutrition from Loveland products to add to your fungicide tank mix. Don't miss your chance at making the most of your pass. Learn more at lovelandproducts.com/in-season.
If you're up at the crack of dawn, so is the Rural Radio Network with ag news and market information.
I'm Bryce Duskett with this check of agriculture news.
Or if you're more alert in the afternoon, the Rural Radio Network has all of the important news to let you know what is happening in agriculture and in the markets.
Good afternoon. I'm Alex Makovica joining you with this check of agriculture news.
When you want the best in agriculture, follow, like, and listen to the Rural Radio Network.
Welcome back. It's time now for our livestock comments, and joining us on the line is Jerry Stoll with Country Futures based in Frankfort, Kansas. Jerry, good morning.
Good morning. Outside markets, S&P futures are currently up 27. The dollar index is 19 higher at 99.33. Dow futures are down 492 in contrast to the S&Ps, and the crude oil's up 93 at 63.40. Switching to the pork, last night's lean hog index was 85.09, down 28. Pork cutout value last night rose 31 to 92.04. Very, very solid gains in the hog futures yesterday, and we'll call them mixed to firmer again this morning when we open at 8:30. Cattle complex, the latest CME feeder cattle index was 288.15, up 8. Choice beef cutout value last night in that evening print lost 190 to 333.53. It continues to be a standoff in the cash cattle market. I think there's interest at 206 in the south. There were some call-in offers there, and most asking prices are 208 to 210. And in the north, there was 208 bids. In western Nebraska, I think most asking prices are in that 212 area. So things should get going today ahead of the holiday as futures are closed tomorrow. We'll call cattle mixed to firmer here on the opening.
All right, thanks so much. Jerry Stoll with Country Futures out of Frankfort, Kansas, joining us this morning. You can contact Jerry and his team at 800-292-4038. As we look at the livestock complexes today, analysts say traders could liquidate some of their recent long positions ahead of this afternoon's cattle on feed report, and that could put some pressure on the market. Do remember, trading of futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable to all investors. That's a look at your livestock trade ahead of the open here on the Rural Radio Network.